Radio Adishema.
Out of the transmitter, through the air, radio. Nothing but net.
The midday news live on Japoma Radio GH. Follow us on Facebook and then on Twitter, Japoma Radio GH, Instagram, Japoma.RadioGH. You Ado. I'm confident Mahama will lead NDC into election 2024. Prof. Joshua Alabi. Aflao border opens to human traffic. Community police assistant jailed for fraud impersonation. I am Josephine Ate. Details shortly. Welcome back. The news in details. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has tested the management of the University of Ghana to collaborate with the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education to come up with a workable plan for the expansion of the university's medical school, UGMS. The president has assured university authorities that the government will provide the necessary support for the expansion of UGMS at 60th anniversary to recognize professional training in the country. He said that the government was bent to pursuing policies that will improve lives and help place the nation on the path of sustainable development, progress and prosperity. The president mentioned that the government was working on digitalization of records in the hospitals through the Light Wave with Information Management System, LHIMS. National Democratic Congress, NDC former also the National Communication Officer for the Opposition National Democratic Congress, NDC, Mr. Sammy Gyamfi, has described the government's decision to reduce petroleum product by 15 pesos as an insult to the people of Ghana. That is even an insult to Ghanaians. You have increased petroleum products by 70% just in 3 months. Then when it is time for you to reduce it, you claim you have done it by 15 pesos. Mr. Sammy Gyamfi said this in an interview. Sammy Gyamfi's comment came after the Ministry for Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, on Thursday, March 24, 2022, announced that fuel prices in Ghana will go down by 15 pesos effective April 1st, 2022. But speaking on the matter, it's any positive impact on the lives of Ghana. Democratic Congress, NDC, has stated that the party, the current 1992 constitution was birthed in the constitution, ran away from the Constitution Assembly, which actually promulgated the 1992 constitution. Rebirth this constitution. For that matter, we will be the last to do anything to undermine that constitutional order, he said. Chairman Ofosu Ampofo was the entourage of the party's 2020 presidential flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama, who was undertaking a series of events in from that break. Now on to some local news. An Adantan Circuit Court has sentenced a 28-year-old community police assistant CPA to 4 years in the court, presided over by Ms. Sedinam Awoblaka, convicted Apui on his own plea. Prosecuting Chief Inspector Maxwell Lanyo said the complainant's name withheld was a finance officer of a hospital in Tamale, whilst the convict Wale. He said the complainant got to Apui when he brought a patient to the hospital in 2016. The prosecution said Apui introduced himself to the complainant as a police officer and they became friends. In November 2021, the complainant called Apui and informed him that she has secured a job for her sister with the ambulance service, Ghana Police Service, to March 8, 2022, all totally to 12,000 Ghana cedis. Police intelligence led to the arrest of Apui, and during interrogation, health and security officials in the Keta South municipality have taken their position and authorized border entry points to implement the border reopening directive announced by the President. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo directed the effective Monday, March 28, 2022, all land and sea borders which had remained shut to human traffic for 2 years to continue and prevent the spread of COVID-19 be opened. The Ghana News Agency to the Aflao border Monday morning revealed that port health officers and personnel of the Ghana Immigration Service and sister security agencies were at the post at the arrival held to the improvement departure hall to ensure full policies with the President's directives. The Volta River Authority has given 200,000 to the Apiati Support Fund towards the reconstruction and rehabilitation of the Apiati community. Board chairman of the VRA, Tutu Ejiri, said their decision to contribute is not only for the short term of rebuilding the Apiati community, but a long-term commitment of investment to ensure that Apiati Township gets beat on its feet. The CEO of the VRA, Emmanuel Enchidakwa, retaliated the organization's willingness to offer assistance anytime it is needed in addition to the financial contribution made. The person of the Apiati Support Fund Committee, Reverend Dr. Joyce Rosalind Aye, expressed her appreciation on behalf of the community. Mozama Disco Christo Church MDCC of Gomwa Amhanda branch, Isaac Arthur, is currently in the custody of Domasi police for allegedly attempting to have anal sex with a man believed to be 25 years old. The incident happened on the evening of Sunday, March 27, 2022 at Gomwa Amanda in the Central Region. According to the report, the accused had first attempted to perform the act in an uncompleted building in the area, but the victim refused and suggested that the act rather takes place in the pastor's room. The victim said he informed his peers to hang around to enable them arrest him. Speaking on an interview, the victim said he has a recording of everything that Welcome back from that break. Now on to some business news. The National Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Production has announced that effective April 1st, 2022, prices of packaged water will experience some light adjustment. In a press statement signed by its president, Magnus Nunu, the association stated that this has become necessary due to the cedi depreciation and the increase in the price of fuel, which is a measure of the distribution process. It also noted that the cost of input has also shot up, leading to an increase in related products. These, according to them, have necessitated that ice bottled water 500 remains unchanged at 40 pesos. A bag of sachet water 5 ml by 30 pesos will now sell at 6 cedi maximum from the retail track. Mini shop will now retail on bags of sachet at 8 cedis per bag maximum. Now on to some international news. The Economic Community of West African States has given Mali Transitional Authority 1 to 16 months to hold elections or face stiffer economic and financial sanctions. The bloc also offered the ruling junta in Guinea and Burkina Faso a month to propose a workable democratic transaction timeline. Jean-Claude Cassi-Brou, the president of the commission, who briefed the media on the outcome of the summit of heads of state and government in Accra to review the political development in Mali, Guinea and Burkina Faso, said the three African nations who remain adamant had to return to democratic rule. We take a break. When we come back is the entertainment news. Away from that short break, now on to some entertainment news. Although he won 4 awards on the night, it was Black Sherif's electrifying performance that took the night at 3 Music Awards last week. The talented rapper was in store for all his fans. He made the announcement in a tweet yesterday while sharing a snippet of the music video. Will Kweku the Traveler be Black Hole's next big hit? We will find out on Thursday. Let's take a look at the video. Well, we'll wait to hear that from Black Hole Sherif. That will be the end of the midday news, but before we go, let's take a recap of our top stories. Government committed to expansion of University of Ghana Medical School, Akufo-Addo. I'm confident Mahama will lead NDC into election 2024, Prof. Joshua Alabi. Flower border opens to